Hello, my peepers. I know it's been a few days since I did a coloring video. I keep putting it off. It's not like I didn't have time. Okay, so today we're working out of Ivy in the Inky Butterfly by Johanna Basford. I'm working on this page. It is part of a buddy color with the Facebook group Simple Art for Adults. And I am using the Koh-i-Noor Polycolors because Catherine left them here for me to color with them a few times. Drinking tea. So first I will show my nails because I know everybody's going to ask me about my nails. They always do. So it's Sally Hansen Miracle Gel. And the first coat that I always do is a base coat. This is the one I have right now, Revlon. I've always had several kinds. I usually try to have a Sally Hansen strengthener, but I'm trying to use this one up. And then I put on, all but the ring finger, I put on this blue one, which is, does it have a name? Yep, 360 Tidal Wave. I put 2 coats of that on, and then on my ring finger, I put a coat of the white. It says, it's number 450 Get Mod. So you do that. And then you go over all of that with the Cure. It's the top coat. And then I went back over the white on my ring fingers with the Sally Hansen Hard as Nails Extreme Wear. And this is 423 Blue Boom. So I did that over the white. Because if you do it over the clear nails, you can't see any of the stuff that's in it. So I put it over the white. And then when I was done with that, then I put the top coat just over that part. So everybody's always asking me what I do with my nails, so I'm just telling you. I don't have a lot to talk about. I haven't done much this week except color. I'm trying to make room here. I always color with my colored pencils to the left of me, but I can't do that with the tripod right here because the tripod's to the left of me. So I have to move my colored pencils to the right of me. So I'm gonna bring some of the blue down into these type of leaves. How is everybody? Is everybody feeling better than they were? I know so many of you have been so sick. We're all doing really well here. And I have an issue with sinuses once in a great while, but nothing major. I'm used to the sinuses. And I thought I was coming down with a cold the other day, so I used some of my Young Essential Living oils, Young Living essential oils. And I felt better when I woke up. Still no babysitting. Amber had a second interview on Monday with the people that she had the interview with last week. And they told her that she would know tomorrow, which is Friday, if she gets the job or not. And no, they did not get married Monday. In fact, they're not really together at the moment. That's always subject to change. They're just full of drama. I just tell them to let me know what's going on. So what are you coloring? And anybody doing this buddy color with Simple Art for Adults? I have had so many whips going on this week. It was unreal. Because I'm doing this. I had a buddy color going on with Mia. I'm doing the color along with A Colorful Life. I'm doing the color along with Simple Art for Adults. And I'm doing the color along with Adult Coloring with Mama Loves to Color, which is her Facebook group is Cozy Time, I believe. So I've had those going. I finished my buddy color with Mia. I finished a whip I had going. Let's see, I need to find my eraser. I finished the whip I had going with Julie's Passion for Color and that I started last week. I finally finished that. I would have had it finished earlier this week, but Tuesday I was online and Scott was watching TV. Justin was doing laundry, so he had his laptop on and he says, "The internet just went out." And I said, "What are you talking about?" "I just had it on." And he says, "Yeah, I was on. It just booted me off." So I look over and the modem's blinking. So Justin says, "I'll just watch TV," which we have Dish Network. So he turns on the dish and that's not working. I said, "But your dad's watching TV in the front room." So I yell out to Scott, "Is the TV still working?" He says, "Yeah." And I said, "Well, let me go check my TV in my room." So I go in my creativity room and I turn on the TV and yeah, it's working. And Justin says, "Well, it's not working in here." I said, "Well, that doesn't make sense." So Scott yells out, "Only some channels work." Like, what? What do you mean only some channels work? So I tell Justin, "Go put it on HBO because it's what your dad's watching." "Nope, that doesn't work on there." So I go in my creativity room and I said, "Well, as long as I can get channel 7, which is ABC, I will be happy because General Hospital will be on in a couple hours." So I put it on channel 7, no can do. "This is getting really frustrating," I said. So I said, "Well, let me try HBO in here." Put on HBO. Yeah, it works in here. So Justin says, "Well, I guess we can't watch TV." I said, "Well, we can watch the DVR because whenever the dish is out, when the satellite's not working, I can at least watch movies on the DVR." And he says, "Are you sure?" And I said, "Yeah, go try it." So we ended up watching a horror movie called You're Next. Oh my gosh. It kept you on the seat of your pants. And a lot of violence, a lot of blood. But it was really good. It had a really good storyline. And Justin and I are glad we finally watched it. I mean, I've had it for a couple years, well, probably 2 years. So Scott went outside to look, and he said, I don't see any snow because it had warmed up. It was getting too warm. God, these colors are just smearing all over. He says, I looked, there's no snow or anything on the dishes. And I said, well, I don't understand why it's doing that. So Justin finished his laundry and he left. I said, you're not staying? He never stays when he does his laundry. He said, no, I got groceries to get. I don't really care. But he left. Meantime, the pipe that was frozen in the kitchen finally thawed. So I went and did the dishes. It had been piling up since Thursday. Like, really? I really need to get these dishes done. So I did them and thought, well, let me go grab my lap desk and my colored pencils and a coloring book, and I'll color and watch movies. So I ended up watching 3 or 4 Christmas movies. Got a noisy bird outside. I can hear it. You probably can't, but I can. So I watched those. They were Hallmark Lifetime movies. So I think I have 4 more Christmas ones on the DVR. I'll probably watch a couple tonight. I've been trying to watch the Christmas movies 2 a night, but I didn't last night because I had watched so many the day before. So last night I just colored. And then I realized Ann had said she put up videos, but I didn't have an email. I'm not always getting my notifications when someone does new videos, so now I'm going to have to go through some of my favorites today on YouTube and see whom I'm missing. Oh, I need to sharpen this better. So yesterday, Scott went up on the roof to check the internet because the dish was back on yesterday morning when I got up. But the internet was still out. So Scott did something. All of a sudden I saw the light come on the modem. So I yelled out to him, the internet's back. And he said all I did was wiggle a wire. So I don't know what to tell you, but it came back on. So, since I read most of the morning yesterday, I came back online to watch I watched some booktubers and some color tubers and did some color alongs. I did the page with the bug from Magical Jungle with Anne, and I didn't see a new video up from Simple Art for Adults. So then I went and finished the page that I was doing with adult coloring with Mama Loves to Color, which is Crystal. So I did part one of her color along. And then I went and finished the color along I was doing, watching, or I should say tutorial, with Julie's passion for coloring. So today I'm coloring on this, and I'll check to see if I think Crystal put up 1 or 2 new videos for the color along on adult coloring for Mama Loves to Color. So I will work on that. I have to go and babysit Blake for about an hour or 2 while Dylan goes to Verizon, because he's going to Verizon and Amber's getting her nails done, so neither one will take Blake because he does not like stores and screams the whole time. So Dylan asked if I would watch him, and they'll pick me up dinner as a thank you. So I think I'm going to ask for taco salad, because that sounds really good. And I know a lot of you wanted to see my coloring book collection, and a couple people asked to see my coloring supplies, and I'm getting there. I will get it done. It's just intimidating to pull it all out. I don't mind, it's just I'd rather be coloring, to be perfectly honest. I did, and the only reason why I keep putting putting off the coloring book collection is because when I pull them all out of the bookcase where they are, I want to bring them into this creativity room and put up shelves. I do have shelving. It's in my old creativity room full of reading books. And I want to get the reading books put into my bookshelf. And half the bookshelf is filled with cross-stitch stuff. And some of the cross-stitch stuff is going to go into the big dresser that I have here in my creativity room. And a lot of the cross-stitch stuff I'm going to sell off because I really don't want them anymore. I know that I'm not going to cross-stitch them. So I might as well sell off what I can. The last time I did that, I think I did it on Craigslist. And it worked. I've sold some when Justin was in college. He wasn't going to get back what he wanted on his textbook, so I sold them for him on Craigslist, and I'd meet up in a parking lot, public parking lot. And I only take cash. And it worked out well. And Justin told me since I did it, I could keep the money. So I think I will sell. Like, I have a lot of magazines. I know I'm not going to cross-stitch out of them. A lot of them I kept. Because they had Afghans to cross-stitch on, and if I haven't done it now, I'm not going to, so I'm just going to sell them off. Either stick the money in the bank or stick it towards my coloring. I'd rather do Craigslist because then I don't have to worry about going to the post office, charging postage. I also have scrapbook stuff I don't know if I want to keep or not. And beads, because I used to make jewelry. It's just stuff taking up room in my house. The scrapbook stuff's not taking up any room. It's just, I only have a little bit, and it's all confined in a one of those like roll-away carts. But I started cross-stitching in my late teens, and that's all I ever used to do. And I used to spend way more money on that than I have on my coloring. There's a lot of charts I will be keeping though. Because even if I don't get to them, they're collectors for me. The charts don't take up much room. I have a file cabinet and they're all kept in there. So the charts don't take up much room. So that's why I've been putting off doing the coloring book collection, because when I do it, I want to put them on the shelves. And I want the shelves in here, but I have to empty those shelves in order to put the shelves in here, and I have to put them in the bookcase. So it's like going to be a never-ending chore. And I'm getting rid of a lot of reading books because I know I'm not going to read them. They were like handed down from my mom when she was done with them, or the library, because the library remodeled a couple years ago. And when they were getting ready to shut down for remodel, the librarian gave me 2 big bags, the brown paper bags, grocery bags, full of books. And she says, and don't bring them back here. So I have all these books. So I will give books to my mom and my niece. But I know I'm already done with one author that I read. I just have to read her last one because she just passed away. So, and that is Sue Grafton that did the ABC mysteries. So I just have to read why. And the family said she did not want anybody to finish Z. So we won't be getting Z. I guess she's had cancer. She's been sick for a while. Because the first article I read was someone posting it on Facebook saying that the family doesn't want to finish Z. And I thought, well, that's not right. The fans would want to see Z. But it was Sue Grafton's wish, and I respect the author's wish. And just about every night, around 8:30, Pearl decides that I'm done coloring for a while, and she comes in here and lays on my arms and on my coloring book. So she's like telling me, you're done, it's my turn. She's too funny. What color did I use there? So since this is Ivy and the Inky butterfly, and the story is of this butterfly flying away with ink, I'm assuming the ink was black and that's what's dripping. And I think I'm going to do it black just so that you can see it because I've used other colors. And then when I do finally get to color Inky and Ivy, I want to use the same colors throughout the book. And I'm debating if I want to do a background with pastels, since it's also going to be treated like a reading book. I know I will put on a fixative, but I don't know. I do not know. What's my time? 31 minutes. Okay, now I'm trying to decide. I think I want to do these a yellowish, orangish color. Okay. That'd be cool if I can finish this today, and then that's another whip out of the way. And for anybody that's going to ask in the comments below, what is a whip? A whip stands for work in progress. And I have been using that term since I started cross-stitching. That's been a term in the cross-stitchers for years. And I noticed that the coloring community also uses that term. So that's what WIP stands for. W-I-P, capitalized. And I do color faster on camera. I have no idea why. I think because I'm not distracted by the animals and TV or computer. I do have a small coloring haul that I will be doing Sunday, because I'm waiting for something else to come in. So if it's here by Sunday, it will get included. But I received a set of colored pencils from one peeper. I received another set of pencils from another peeper. And I won a set of pencils in a giveaway. Those are on the way. The other ones I have. So since I received the one set of pencils, I ordered a a pencil case. That came in Tuesday. And now I have the other colored pencils. I'm not sure if I need a case for it yet. I have to see what I have here, because there's only 24 pencils. So I might be able to fit them in another pencil case. And no, I'm not going to tell you. You're going to have to wait for the video of the gift of the haul. But I did win a set of pencils on the, what was it called? That Color Christmas, the 12 Days of Christmas giveaway that was on Color My World and Prismatic Attic. On January 2nd at 10 p.m. my time, Eastern Standard Time, on the Prismatic Attic, they did a live video of the giveaway. And it was over 2 hours long. And it actually worked for me. I didn't have any problems with buffering. So I watched the whole thing. I won a set of pencils. And I won some Pain Away cream. But I'll tell you what, they had a lot of giveaway items. They had coloring books, they had pencils, they had jewelry. There was a lot. They were supposed to do it New Year's Eve, but the one that does Prismatic Attic had the flu, so she's like, nope. So it happened January 2nd, and you didn't have to be there to win because they would have emailed you. And in order to enter, you had to leave comments on their videos, which I left a comment on every one of their videos. So it was fun. So I'm just waiting for those pencils to come in. If I was babysitting again, I would have bought the Sargent Art colored pencils that Anne is going to be using in her color-along the 4th week of this month. She's using the Sargent Art, and they're only $21, but when you don't have a paycheck coming in, I don't want to spend $21. So I will probably use my, what are they, Faber pencils. I'll probably use those instead. Yeah, Farben pencils. I haven't used them in a couple weeks, so they need to come out. I will be doing more videos again. I guess every once in a while we all just need to take a break. And this week was my week of taking a break. Because I did a lot of them in December. I did like doing that New Year's tag, and then Anne asked me if I minded if she did it, and I said absolutely not. That's what those tags are for. They're YouTuber tags. Have fun. We'll have different answers. I did it. I did the tag because I saw a cross stitcher do it on floss tube, and I thought, oh, she told how she got the tags. So I think that's what I'm going to do on Saturday. I might do another one Saturday. I don't know. I don't know. Although I think I was just going to do tags once a month. So maybe I should just stick to that. And I have been sticking to my New Year goals. I've been reading in the afternoons. I only have a few pages left of the book that I was reading this week. So I should be able to finish that this afternoon. I need to check the time on this. 41. Are you seeing what I'm doing? Yes. Okay. And Jessica, from Jessica's Coloring Corner, she's had a few videos out of her coloring Inky and the butterfly, or Ivy and Inky butterfly, and I haven't watched them yet, so I thought I would color the same page as her when I watched them. I have a lot of them that do color, you know, color along with me type thing. So I have a list what I want to do. And I did order the new book by the Croatian artist from the Facebook group, but a lot of you already got yours from Etsy. So maybe I should have just ordered it from Etsy. I don't know if it was any cheaper. It sounded like it was a little bit more for postage than what I paid because we had a group rate. And it's not like I was going to color it as soon as it came in. And I did the group rate last time. The only thing with the new book is that I don't like, but I had to have it because the pictures are gorgeous. And I already know I like the paper. The book is half the size of Land of Dreams, but it costs the same, and I don't think that was right at all. So that was another reason why I didn't order the Sargent Art colored pencils, because I already spent money on that coloring book. So it was ordered. One person was in charge of like the United States order. You paid it through PayPal. And they get shipped to one person, and then that person ships them out. And I didn't have an issue last time. It's just the waiting game, but like I said, I'm not in a hurry. And then someone is giving out a copy of the book. So I thought, well, if I win one too, I will give my parents my book, because they would not pay that much for a coloring book. think I saw Anne had a video up of her of her coloring area. She got her markers holder, which have been on my wish list for a while too, for my Prismacolors. And Scott fixed the leak in my creative room. So once I get back to babysitting and have income coming in, maybe we can finally get the ceiling tiles and replace the ceiling. I need to paint the one wall, although he wants to put up paneling that looks like it's like a ton and groove type wood. Am I done? Did I just finish this on camera? This is the last, nope, because I still got to do the butterfly. And the drops of ink, which I believe I am going to do in black, because then you'll see it. Oh, and I still have to do the center of the flower, so no, almost done though. It'll be done today, off camera. So I am at 47 minutes. I don't think I can do it in 10 minutes. I don't know. I might. So, let's do this. So is anybody else having problems getting notifications from YouTube when videos get put up? Let's see, black. I'm definitely going to go with the black ink. I haven't seen how anybody else did this, but it's my coloring book, and I think it will look fine. Although I could do it in black glitter. I might go over this with black glitter, so it'll really stand out. I have black gel pen, glitter gel pen. I think that's what I will do. And then this is ink here on the butterfly. And I don't really think this needs a background. I'm just looking to see if there's any more ink splattered anywheres. I don't see any more. Okay. And the butterfly I think I'm going to do in purples. Okay. I like that. Let's see this. Oh, that's pretty. Now what color to use there? Maybe a pinkish color. Lavender. And then I can go in with a gel pen and do the dots. So that's all I have to do now. Oh, those centers need to be colored, right? Yeah, okay. There we go. Gel pen. So all I need to do is get my black glitter gel pen for the ink and a purple gel pen for, or maybe I'll just do a white Posca pen on those circles. And then I'm done. So what do you think? Pretty. Okay, that's it for today's episode of What's New in Shalene's Neck of the Woods. Stay tuned for a new episode coming up soon. Bye-bye!